Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jeff, and I'm doing my day trading recap for Tuesday, August 6th, 2019. Yeah, the market was gapping up here. I had ACB on watch, and I really liked it because it was gapping up. I also noticed on the 1, the 5, the 15, and the 30 minute that it was above all the moving averages here. So I knew I had to watch it. I did see on the daily, though, see here on the daily as you can see here on the daily. During pre-market, it was below the 20 moving average, but if I felt like if this can get over the 20 moving average, uh, has the possibility of getting to 728, which is the 50 moving average on the daily chart. So I was watching this, and in the first few minutes, I noticed it was just consolidating here. Also, from pre-market, you notice there's an ABCD pattern here, so that I really like. So my bread and butters are usually ABCDs and orbs. So right when it broke that, this also was coinciding with the 5 minute opening range breakup, printing a nice little hammer, not breaking VWAP. So I took it long right when it broke these highs. Took it long with my stop right below VWAP, also that 5 minute candle. So I had about an 8 cents risk here. Um, so it was gonna give me an amazing risk reward here, but because the market has been choppy, uh, if you saw my video yesterday, I'm taking profits pretty quick, and it's almost like I'm just in scalping mode. So I actually took profit. I shoulda, coulda, woulda, whatever. So right when I got close, a little bit more than my 1 to 1, I got antsy and I took profit. So I took I'm taking, a 1/4% of my shares here, and I just started to take profits all the way up here. So I really wanted it to get to this 728 level here. It was starting to struggle, so I took more off there, and it started to make lower lows on the 1 minute. So I took more off just in case, and I still had some shares left here. It came down, tested VWAP. I thought this was could possibly be a false VWAP breakdown. See how it's not quite closing below VWAP, printing these nice wicks. So I knew that there was buying pressure. Volume was definitely on the lighter side, but right when it printed this hammer off the bounce at VWAP, I added more to my position. And let me see here. As you can see on that 1 minute, it started moving in my direction, but it didn't quite give me the reward that I wanted. I probably should have taken some profits there, but yeah, I didn't. So it started coming back down. At this point, I told myself, right when I added, my stop was going to be at break even, because I added here. So my average was at that point at 60.89. So right when it got to my break even, I got stopped out. So all in all, this was an amazing trade for me here. And then this ad here didn't quite work out, but that's okay. Um, you know, Profit is profit there, right? So the next trade that I took was, let me get all these stuff out of here. The next trade that I took was on AMD. I noticed, the SPY was very funky, man. It's just chop. It was up 9/10 of 1%, then going down being only up 4/10 of 1%. So I was watching a couple stocks that were trending or trading with the SPY, and so AMD I saw here, man. This thing was choppy, and the only way that I've been making money here is just scalping. So as you can see on the 5, it's coming down, breaking VWAP. It's a false VWAP breakdown. Then it pops back up, past VWAP, for a false VWAP breakup, and then comes down. It's just chop. I mean, it's just been trading, with the SPY here. So if you look at the SPY, it's pretty much the same thing. But what I've noticed, because I also have the SPY pulled up, is, right when it was struggling at VWAP, I scalped it. So as you can see here, I took it short here with the stop of VWAP. Right when I got in, this thing dropped immediately. So I was aggressive taking profits. And then it popped back up. It was 1 cent from my break even point, and I got all out. Obviously in hindsight, this thing continued to bleed down. But in hindsight, everything is so clear, right? So, profit's profit. I'm glad I'm ending the day green. Me personally, my accuracy, past 7:30 is terrible. I trade terrible at that time. I'm pretty good in the first hour, and anything after that, I usually, if I have profits, I usually give it back. So I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna walk away, call it a day. And yeah. So if you guys have any questions, comments, feel free to leave it at the bottom, and I'll get to you as soon as I can. Happy trading, everyone.